Do you think to switch categories at some point in your career? Or you're happy on 212?
You'll see me in the open at some point.
Oh!
I don't know when. Right now, Hani and I have talked about it, and we are coming back to defend the 212 Olympia title this year. If my body grows out of the 212, that's when we're gonna go open.
Wow, dude. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. At some point, we'll see.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what? Because we are lost the beautifulness in bodybuilding. And you guys have that.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, man.
I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm happy.
Yeah. I think I do bring something different to an open stage, you know? I think everybody talks about apples and oranges, right? But that's so true. You got the mass monsters, the mutants, the freaks. You got, you know, the more aesthetic looking ones. And I'm trying to be a little bit more of a hybrid of all of them.
Yeah.
I want to be an open version of classic.
That's great. You know what? Every time somebody really aesthetic happen, you know, the people move him to classic.
Yeah.
Why?
No, just keep moving forward. And people ask me all the time, Derek, what division do you think I should be in? I said, well, what do you want to be in? I want to be an open bodybuilder, but I just feel like I'm more in classic right now. And I said, that's okay, but don't lose your focus. If you want to be an open bodybuilder, go be an open bodybuilder. Work for it. It's kind of like what you're asking me. Derek, do you love the 212 division? Of course I love the 212 division, but my focus is to just continue to grow and develop this physique. And if it goes out of the 212, then it goes out of the 212. This year, next year, 10 years down the road, I'm just here to work on my physique. So for the classic bodybuilders that want to go open, I think that they should just continue to keep putting one foot in front of the other. If they want to compete in classic because they're more competitive in that division right now, go ahead. But don't lose your focus on the end goal, the bigger picture of being that open bodybuilder.
Nice. So I saw you doing some drop sets those days in your routine. And to be honest, I love those. But most of the coaches in Brazil used to say not so good stuff about the metabolic techniques.
Really?
You know? What do you think about that? You really love them?
No, I absolutely love them. I don't know if it comes from my love of training like a wrestler. You know, that was high intensity, lots of volume. I don't know if it comes from that, or if it's just, in my opinion, more of an ideal way of growing muscle. I think it maximizes hypertrophy, and like we were talking earlier, it's creates a metabolic stimulus in the body to where you're able to burn more fat and grow at the same time. So I think the drop sets, supersets, the giant sets, for example, FST7, Hani Rambod's you know, training, super effective. And I think it's for every level of bodybuilder. It's not just for the elite bodybuilders who have put on a ton of tissue, it's also for the beginner too as well. So I think it's very important that you do the drop sets, supersets, you know, the FST7 sets, things like that, where high intensity and volume come together.
Yeah, you still remain yourself super strong. We can see that with you squatting. So that was unbelievable.
And I think one thing too that people fail to remember or even mention is like time under tension. It's like the most important thing in bodybuilding. If you're not keeping a good tension in the muscle when you're repping out each set, then you're not maximizing, you know, what you can get out of each exercise. You're just kind of going through the motions and throwing the weight up because you can throw it up. I can go in and probably do, I would say even 60-70% more weight if I was just to throw them up, but I'm not. I'm trying to squeeze and really control every inch of the rep from contraction to the stretch. So I think time under tension is also super important, especially going into like drop sets, supersets. You don't want to just throw the weight, you want to control the weight.
So you really looks like a Rumble guy. What do you feel to be Mr. Oympia, man? That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge, man. I feel blessed for sure, and I don't just want to say that. A lot of people say that, but I really do. I feel super grateful. I feel super blessed. I think the best way to answer this is this way. So before the Olympia, a few weeks out, normally I stopped going to church. Normally I watch it online and I just say, okay, I'm too tired to go to church. But this year I said, God, I want to put you first. So I continued to go to church. 5 days out from the Olympia, I decided to get baptized. Probably the worst time to be baptized or do anything outside of just focus on the competition. But the reason I did it is because I've been compelled. I felt compelled to be baptized for many years, and I just never did it. And I thought, well, I could wait till after the Olympia and this and that, and you know. But I thought, this is the hardest time in quote unquote worst time to do anything else like this. So God, I want to put you first. And if this takes the Olympia title away from me, I want to know I put you first. Fast forward to the Olympia. And when I'm standing there, me and Sean, 1 and 2, we didn't know. Bob Ciccarello, I'm just thinking, come on, Bob, can you just call one of our names?
Yeah.
I remember thinking in that moment and praying, I was like, God, if you give me second place, if I take second place, I accept it. Use me in this moment. If you think that me having the title, you can use me even more, I accept it, but either way, I want to honor you and serve you through this. No matter what. Like, this is for you, God, not for me. And right as I was praying that, he like called my name. Bob called my name. And that's when I was just like, oh my God, because I felt like just this massive blessing from God. God was like, son, you finally did it. You finally got your head straight. Because before it was like, I gotta win, I wanna win. I wanna be the champion. And now it was like, God, I wanna honor you through this. And also too, I will say this, I've been asked many times, do you feel more pressure now that you have won, now that you're the champion? And I said, to be honest, no, it's actually a massive weight that's been lifted off my chest because all I ever wanted to do was win, remember? So now that I've won even just one time, right? That pressure is off me. That is set in stone. That is written in history now. So now all I'm thinking about still is to just build the best physique I can possibly build. If I win more titles, whether 212 or open or whatever, amazing. That's my goal. I would love to do that again. But at the same time, I'm just here to focus on being the best bodybuilder I can be, the best husband I can be, and just best ambassador of the sport. You know, just being the best version of me and not allowing the blessing or the setback to change me for worse, you know? Does that make sense?
Yes,
because sometimes blessings can be equally as challenging as setbacks. Setbacks sometimes, or struggles, it's easy. God, I need you, man. Like, I need you to help me through this cardio right now. You know, I got one more set left, these squats. God, I need you right now. You know, I just won the Olympia title. Okay, thank God, I did it all myself. Wait a minute, did you? No. Like, I thought you needed me. That's what he said. I thought you needed me. Thank you, you know? It's like, that's how I feel. Sometimes the blessings, we think we do it ourselves. Oh, I earned this. Well, you put the work in. Let's not get it twisted. You did the cardio, you did the training, you stuck to the diet, you did everything you were supposed to do. But you were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do that. That's a given. That's not like you do it, then you earn it. Oh, I didn't win. The guys, oh, I didn't win. I did everything I was supposed to do. I didn't win. That was me at one time. Miserable, man. Miserable mindset.
Yeah.
You just focus like, okay, take pride in the fact that you did do everything you were supposed to do and you're continuing to get better. Win, lose, or draw. And then, you know, if you win, man.
That's really inspiring, bro.
I hope so, man. That's just the way I believe. I don't think everybody out there feels the same way I do, but I hope more people do, because I think if they did, they would be a lot more at peace and happier doing this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, this is your camera. You can send a message for the Brazilian people.
Okay, fine. Here we go. The Brazilian fans, you guys are some of the best fans around the world. I've got to know so many of you guys. I've yet to make it to Brazil, but I would love to, hopefully sooner rather than later. Much love to all you guys, and thank you for supporting not just me, but all the bodybuilders around the world. Hope to see you all at the Olympia.